when it comes to this journey of creating content, there is absolutely no other way that you can be a long-term success other than being real. So many people put on this persona or this fake character that they're truly not. And if you guys know anything about my old content, the reason why it blew up, the reason why I was able to have so much success, yes, it was creative and it was a great idea, but at the foundation of it, that's how I really felt. I really was tired of doing the same haircuts. I really was concerned with how much the person was gonna tip. The only difference was I was the only one that's bold enough to say it. Every barber wants to know, is this haircut gonna come with a tip? Regardless of how much it is, we all wanna know what we're being tipped. So many people are doing gimmicks and following scripts to the point where nothing feels real anymore. So now when people watch content, they don't want the stuff that's scripted. They don't wanna buy from someone that has to prepare everything that they're gonna say. So many people just want authenticity. I recommend every single person to start locking in on how can I be more authentic in my content. But not only that, you have to understand what the foundation of content is. You are following a script and it's literally keeping you like a robot, just like everyone else in your city. In order for you to stand out against the other barbers who are creating similar content in your city, you have to figure out a way, how can I reveal myself as someone who is more authentic? Meaning, not following scripts. I tell my guys all the time, instead of following a script, yes, that's good for base level results. I'm not saying you're not gonna get results by following scripts, but if you want to be a long-term content creator, a successful barber long-term, if you don't understand the principles of content, why it goes viral, and why these scripts actually work, there is no way that you will be successful long-term, because you will always have to rely on a coach, or you will always have to rely on a script to tell you what to do. Whereas if you just know the correct information that you need, that you're looking for from your client, it'll help you so much in your journey. But right now, I just finished the gym session, walking along the coast. As you can see, there's always a bunch of motorcycles and stuff that pass by. But I just felt like it's important to get through this video. But since we're here, I mean, you guys might as well enjoy this view with me. I just got off of a stupid, crazy leg day. I really do want to take you guys through more of a day-to-day type of journey with me. So I'm gonna figure that out soon, because I know you guys would definitely love to see, you know, kind of what a day in the life is out here. But if you could just look at this, it's so beautiful. This is like literally the coast that I live along. I'll show you guys a little bit about my area specifically, but this has been such an eye-opening experience for me. Like one of the posts that I posted on my page the other day was, everyone moved to Miami, so I moved to DR. And to me, that's just another form of authenticity, right? Me going to Miami would have been me following the crowd. Me going to Miami would have been me chasing money. But what's authentic to me, right? What do I truly enjoy? What have I always enjoyed? It's peace, it's freedom. This is what I live for. This is what I work for. And it's hard in the game of business when you see everybody going a certain direction and you're the odd one out almost, right? Everybody's doing something and they're getting really good results, right? Congratulations to them. But I am honestly going down a different direction. I have a different goal. I have a different purpose. God has called me to do something that nobody else is doing. So who am I to leave what God is telling me to do and do what the world is doing? You know, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but when you judge me, look at my fruits. Look at the life that I live. Look at the beautiful woman that I have. All these things, they come because of God, because I have been obedient. When God has told me to do something, when God has told me to stop something, maybe not at the perfect moment, right? But when it came down to it, I listened to what God had told me to do. And now God is telling me to spread this truth. The truth of Jesus Christ, the truth of being authentically yourself and the person that God has made you to be, and just work on making sure that you become that person to the absolute fullest. The dream version of yourself is not some imaginary dude, bro. The dream version of yourself is simply the man who does what he wants to do, what God has put in his heart, and the man that does what he says he's gonna do. That is the dream version of yourself. So you have to remove this worldly version of yourself that people have told you that you're supposed to be. That's where you find freedom. Because me personally, my brand is fully authentic. I don't have to fake nothing. I don't have to put on a character. I can literally just come on here, tell you guys exactly how I think, exactly my thought structure. And if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, go watch somebody else, right? God has made all of us perfect in that way. God has made us all in a way where every single person could win. Every single person could be successful. But as long as everyone tries to follow the crowd, as long as you continue to try and follow the people that are popping, you will not be successful. Or you will feel like an imposter. You will feel fake. And it's up to you to determine what are the lies that I have been telling myself, what are the limiting beliefs that I have that haven't allowed me to be authentic or haven't allowed me to be confident in my own authenticity. I am not here to shit on you, I promise. I am here to get you to realize that God has called you to be someone greater. And you're dimming your light by trying to be like everyone else. But this right here is my area, man. I literally live right across from here. I live in this complex right here. And then this is my view as soon as I leave my neighborhood. And then literally this is the beach, right? So this is what my day-to-day life is like. But I want you guys to realize there were so many sacrifices that came with this. If I couldn't get past level 3, there is no way I would be here at level 10. But a lot of people are so okay with being stuck at level 3 because they say one day I'll get past level 3, not realizing that right behind level 3 is level 4. And that's gonna be another long time for you to struggle before figuring it out, right? So the importance of a mentor is having someone who has already done it, who is able to tell you, hey, this is how you're gonna get past all of these mistakes that you're gonna make. This is how you get past this level. And the faster you can move through those levels, the faster you can move on to the next ones. And every level is even more beneficial. It's more hard work. It's better for everything that you plan on doing. It gives you so much more freedom. Whatever you're chasing, bro, focus on becoming the person. Focus on being authentic. Focus on being who God has called you to be. Do not switch up who you are just for some success. Because I promise you, you will get to success and you will look back and you will lose your soul. You will realize that you gave up everything about who you were in order to achieve this one goal. And that one goal still will not fulfill you. We're going to pop a squat right here. All right. This is life, bro. This right here is life. So I ask you, are you being authentically yourself, bro? Is this the best version of you? When you create your content, I tell this to all of my guys. The reason why your content looks like crap, the reason why you're not confident on camera is one, probably because you don't prepare. But more importantly, there's a lot of confidence problems that we're having behind the scenes, things that happen in our childhood that is affecting our confidence. When you join my community, I don't talk to you about the surface level things. Oh yeah, move your hands this way, that way you could look confident. Squint your eyes and look at the camera when your client says something so that you can look like you're engaging. I teach you how to be confident at the root, how to be a confident person, how to show up in the grocery store with your chin up and your chest out. That is success. A lot of people are only focusing on doing just enough to get the result that they want. Whereas I am diving deep into fixing the root problem. Most coaches will not take the time to do that because they are more focused on getting instant results. And cool, instant results are dope. But when we're talking about long-term success, which is what I care about from my students, I don't care about the instant results. They're gonna come anyway. But when we focus on the foundation and building that foundation up the right way, it will get to the point where they will be savages. And this is what we're starting to see. If you haven't been on my Instagram, if you haven't been seeing all of the wins that my guys are getting, bro, you are under a rock. The only way for you to be successful is to surround yourself with people who have the same vision as you. If you are in a barbershop full of losers, full of people who don't know nothing about content, you're just a blind leading the blind, I promise you, you will strive for years doing the same thing over and over and over again, getting minimal results, bro. And I have seen so many people get stuck at level 3, and people have joined my community at the same time when one person may have said no. And then 4 months later, one student went from 2K to 10K plus months, and then the other one is still stuck at 1.5 to 2K a month. So I tell you guys these things because I want you to be aware of the trap. Right now, you might be in a situation where you can help yourself, but as long as you continue to think that you can do it by yourself, to be full of ego, you'll continue to get stuck a lot longer than you need to at every single one of these levels. So I'll tell you guys this out of love. I want to see you winning. I want to see you being successful. But until you want it bad enough for yourself, there is nothing that anyone can do for you, dog. All right? Let's go out there. Let's make it happen. Be real. Be aligned with who God made you to be. And I promise you will be successful. Keep working on that version of yourself. And if you would like some help with that, DM me on Instagram at Brando Blends. DM me growth. And I'll make sure to help you out, bro. Much love, brother. Later.